short cuts in basement to Planet Vega of secrets, where the writings like calligraphy scriptures. Vega's masses of races is named vegans. They speak vegan. Vegan, glaring lingo spoken. They've got 20 star signs and 5 seasons. I saw some vegans with impersonations of Elvis with outfits, because they've got professional hackers hacking interdimensions, including us earthly earthlings. Greetings, oh vaguely vegans. I come exploring your habitations, researching all sorts of species and levels of gravitation to movements of axis. Whether or not you'll have a religious practice, and to avoid sexual diseases, I tried one of the tactics of mental intercourses, which needs a lot of focus, but I think it's just a bunch of bonus. Now, moving right along, a vacant storm is about to come. I move with pace of drum, for from this vacant storm I linked up with native ones, intrigued by my rhythmic tongue. They speak in psalms of rhyming tongues, they call poetic sons. So I introduced myself as the abstract mutant poet, who's embarked on an astrological musical project. So they wanted to use me as the royal subject to metamorph poetic, but I rejected, refusing vacant gimmicks. But now I'm under captive confinement, kept in secret, covered in walls of granite. Oh, I miss my long lost planet. So I sent an SOS Galactic.
When did you write that?
Like last year.
What is it based on?
It's like escaping, basically.
What's the planet?
Vega.
Yeah, what's the planet? I know
like,
the planet name, but what is it?
Like Vega is like the constellations where you get like, let's say, like all galaxies straight from it's like the place it starts.
Did you know that before you wrote the verse?
I saw like a movie that was based on Vega, yeah, like that shit. So I was like, nah, let me just create a planet that's called like a constellation. Vega, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you can't stand this system, you can escape from time to time.
That was like this track,
it was one of those.
But you know that Correlate Vega has something to do with Vega now.
Yeah.
Say like everything straight from day. It's like even our mood straight from day. Like our mood and nutrition like seems like a special. But if there were
how
times,
did they know?
Nah. I said, he said, so I don't know.
How does he know that? Yeah,
hey, Mara, David Icke is on some tape. Hey, David
Icke. Factually.
Apparently, David Icke, like his father, is Mason.
I interviewed a Freemason,
Yeah.
I went into the
did
temple.
that go?
It went very well. I was in class. I was in East London when I was doing film.
Where at Kanaka
Sulu University.
Road.
No, East London.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was doing film and they were talking about Freemasonry and stuff. Actually, they were talking about the economy, who controls the world. You know, I was so ignorant. I was so high. So I was like, no!
But you coming on some tape.
No, but I was high.
Like,
no, I'm not saying you guys are like that when you high. I'm just saying that's how it is for me when I'm high.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, Freemasons control the world. And what the fucking a lady got fucking angry. Like, what do you know about Freemasons? And what? The next day, her husband comes. Husband's a Freemason. Comes to talk to the class about Freemasons. Tries to recruit some people, bro. Come through. The weekend, obviously, I was like, no. What is the pyramid on the dollar mean? What is the eye in the pyramid? All this stuff. The conspiracy theories, man. I questioned him about all that, and then it was like, no, I must come through to the temple. Got there in front of the temple and I saw this shit. And before I went in, they were like, no, if I go in here, then you can't tell them and what they know. I'm not going inside.
You wanna recruit you in order to know information?
But it's not so messed up, man.
That Joe Marcus is
Joe Marcus.
Yeah, but personally, I feel like we don't understand Freemasonry, so we're in no position to comment on it.
You don't understand them?
Yeah. You're in no position to comment on Freemasonry if you're not a Freemason, or if you haven't been a Freemason.
But imagine this, but like, for me to understand them, I should be recruited within their inner circle.
Yeah.
But that's not on. But I just want to understand them.
That's like if you're Muslim and you're giving your opinion on Christianity.
Nah, like what if I want to give an opinion about like the Islamic, like the Muslim.
Sure, your opinion has to be objective though. You have to speak knowing that you have never experienced what it was like being Islam.
Okay, so I have to
And
go through Islamic.
So basically, we're
culture
speculating. No, keep it back
for me
on
to-
Freemasonry. We're only speculating on Freemasonry. Saying Freemasons do this, Freemasons do that. That's speculation.
Okay,
it's not based on fact.
Like
though.
question,
Yeah,
a question.
I
Like
guess.
for me to have like a sustainable question, I have to like statement. I have to like go through like the culture.
No, your statement needs to be based on fact.
It has to be.
Based on fact. Don't
And
make a
okay,
statement
and
that's not
if
based
it's
on fact.
factual, and if it's factual, like for
Prove
me
that it's
to
factual.
prove it, I have to go through it myself.
Now, if you can prove that it's factual without going through Freemasonry,
Yeah.
then it's a factual statement. I mean, you can say Freemasons exist. That's a factual statement.
That's a factual statement.
Yeah. Freemasons exist in South
But-
Africa.
but-
That's
but-
a factual
but-
statement.
but if you heard it-
met someone and
but
you
check
find out,
this.
if you met Jay-Z
What if
and you ask him,
a
hey,
cat
are you
like
Freemason?
me,
He says
like-
yes. Jay-Z's
What
a
if a cat
Freemason.
man, like what if like a cat like me, like heard like Freemasonry via like conspiracy only?
Yeah, then
I
it's
can't,
speculation.
it's still speculation.
It's just speculation.
Do I have to go through like Freemasonry to say what
Yeah,
there
well-
are Freemasons out
Well,
here?
you can't know. You know Freemasons exist. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah. It's
But
a
like,
fact.
how do you, like you
I
personally
met a
know?
Freemason
It's
and
like,
I went to the temple
okay,
and I saw no.
I wasn't
yes,
saying you.
Freemasons
You just said,
exist.
you just said, or you. Me, I also believe what is Freemason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a random character that's never met a Freemason.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? He can.
No, then he only heard Freemasons exist, bro.
It's like me telling
It's like,
you what
it's
there's-
like me saying the
it's like
Illuminati
me-
exists. I don't know it exists.
I can believe
just
there's a moon
speculating.
on Prestana because I
can
cannot
see
see
the
the
moon.
moon. You know what I'm saying
For
from
real.
here. But I can't really believe for the earth is round. You kinda get what I mean.
But you can see pictures of the earth round.
Yeah,
It's
so
pictures.
that's
but
factual.
From
So you-
Prestana.
yeah, you choose not to believe it, man.
I could say fuck it, but I still
It's like
think for
watching the news
earth is
and
flat.
saying, no, I don't believe this shit is real.
this shit didn't
This
happen.
shit did, like, no, those planes didn't fly into the towers.
Yeah.
It's just, they're just fucking with me.
Precisely what I mean. Like
But
precisely
you know what the
what I
problem
mean.
is
Like,
about conspiracy
we don't
theorists,
go
bro?
through this stuff. Like we
Conspiracy
don't have to
theorists
go
tend
through.
to conspire.
Yeah.
Mara, me, I think
That's
like
what
we
they
don't
do.
really have to go through
Nah, bro, you
everything
can't
to
tell
say
me
what is
conspiring
true
and tell
or not. You know what I'm saying? We can't like we shouldn't like we can't go through like around the world to say okay, violet's around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't like go to the moon to say okay, it's not that small as I see it from here. You know.
Mara, the way we can know the earth is round is Lohana maybe through the moon, maybe when Ishapa eclipse, like maybe Ikata, when the moon is half.
Mara, your knowledge
It
will
shows
always
that
influence
or that light that's passed
like
from
this,
the
like it gets deeper
Guys,
than
like,
it being round. Like what
Hey,
if you
man,
don't
know
think
what
for it's
you know,
tilted?
facts
What if you
formulate
think for
opinions, bro.
the sun is also
What-
moving?
You see, like, the fact that we know the earth is moving
Mm.
and the sun is standing still has formulated an opinion about
But
the
what if I
atmosphere,
can
not the
challenge?
atmosphere,
What
about
if
the
I can
universe.
challenge the fact that the sun is moving? You
For
know
what
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should prove it.
Yeah, if you.
But they can prove the fact that
They
or
can,
the
bro.
why can they prove a fact that but they can't even get to the sun?
Yeah, they can't.
They don't
But
need
how
to
can
get
they
to the
prove
sun.
for a standing
By the
still?
rotation of
What
the
if
earth.
it is
They
moving?
don't need to get to the sun.
By the rotation of the earth.
Okay,
But-
what
but
if
the fact
what
is-
if the mathematics are valid? We might be orbiting around the earth, but the sun itself is also moving. What if we're not orbiting
the
in
fact
one
is,
place?
But the fact is
We might-
the sun does
that-
not
alright,
orbit the
in
earth.
other words,
That's the fact.
you
The
saying our
sun.
solar
What if?
system-
Yeah. I'm
That's
not
the
saying
fact.
where the sun is
Yeah,
orbiting.
we don't know if it's
Saying
What
our
if?
solar
What
anywhere
system-
else.
What if the sun is moving in? What if
But
the
getting
sun is
back to the
moving in a
facts,
straight
bro.
line?
Like I'm saying, we
Facts
don't know
formulate
if it's
opinions.
moving anywhere
Yeah, I
else.
know.
That's all I wanted to
understand?
say.
But we can't say for
Like,
sure
if I
where
Yeah,
tell
we
you-
it's
cannot
standing
say for
still.
sure. But the
Julius
fact
Malema
is,
But we can't say for
We
sure
can't
where
say
it's
for
standing
sure.
for
True.
standing
So
still.
we're
So Mara like
doing
the
a march
Mara
all
people
over
say it's
Victoria.
factual
It's a
the
fact.
sun is standing
But
still.
immediately
But
but
because
no,
the other
the actual
planets are
fact,
moving.
the actual
formulate
fact,
opinion
the
about
actual
you.
fact
Yeah.
is that the
I'm not
sun
telling
does
you
not
what your
orbit the
opinion
earth.
is.
That is the
I'm
fact
telling
as
you
it
the
is
fact.
stated.
But
So
my timing of
the mere fact
we
that the
could
sun,
be talking
if the
about
sun may be moving in a linear
hypocrites, and then
direction
suddenly I
or
say that.
in another direction.
But what if
No,
it's
it's
moving?
hypocrite.
It's
See what I'm
an
saying?
orbit
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
That's
that
very
could be the case. It could be moving that way while we're orbiting it.
Nah,
While
It
we
could be, but
orbiting
we cannot.
it.
Yeah,
We can prove it.
it could be orbiting.